Voters decided to make marijuana legal for recreational use just across the river. Washington voters approved Initiative 502, 55%, 44% last night. However, in Oregon, Measure 80, which would have legalized pot, failed. Washington joins Colorado now as the only two states in the nation to legalize and tax the sale of marijuana. KPTV's Andrew Padula is live from Fox 12 Mobile Newsroom now with more on how police will be enforcing the law.
Well, Wayne, this law is still so new. Police haven't really figured out how they plan to enforce this law, but they say that they do plan to adjust accordingly as the law changes. It's an initiative that is changing American history. Washington voters approved Initiative 502 last night, legalizing pot for recreational use.
I think it's a great thing. You know, it's get rid of prohibition.
Under the law, adults 21 years and older would be allowed to have up to an ounce of marijuana starting on December 6th, but you still aren't allowed to light up in public. The Washington State Liquor Control Board will regulate the taxing and distribution of the pot and has a year to develop its plan. Only marijuana grown by specially licensed Washington farmers would be legal. That marijuana would then be sold in standalone marijuana-only stores.
When you consider the harm that a legal drug such as alcohol does to society compared to that of marijuana, I think it's very obvious that it should have been legalized long ago.
A 25% tax would be included in the price of the pot, which the state estimates would cost users about $12 per gram. Many in Washington believe this law will benefit the state in the long run. In fact, some financial experts estimate this law could raise nearly $2 billion in tax revenue over the next 5 years.
I support the measure. I agree that it should be legalized. I agree with it being used medicinally, and I'm glad that the measure passed.
Law enforcement agencies like the Clark County Sheriff's Office admits it has yet to develop any protocols to deal with the new law.
You know, it's just something that just came on our doorstep this morning, and so again, we're seeking legal guidance through our county legal counsel.
Law enforcement agencies in Oregon say they will continue to enforce the law as it stands. However, some police agencies are concerned that some Oregonians may end up driving to Washington to get high and then drive back under the influence. And one thing to note is that the federal government still considers marijuana illegal, and those laws haven't changed. It is also unclear whether the federal government may step in and stop this law from going into effect on December 6th. Reporting live from the mobile newsroom, Andrew Padula, the 5 o'clock news.